In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like everything is moving at lightning speed. From the constant bombardment of information to the never-ending demands of our personal and professional lives, we're often left feeling rushed, overwhelmed, and exhausted. We live in a time where instant gratification has become the norm, and patience seems to be in short supply. But in this fast-moving world, one thing has become increasingly important: learning how to cultivate patience. Patience isn't just about waiting for something. It's about embracing the present moment and being at peace with the process. It's about finding calm amid chaos and having the wisdom to slow down when everything around you is pushing you to move faster. And while it might seem like patience is a rare virtue these days, Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, offers practical tools and strategies for cultivating this essential quality. In today's video, we'll explore how you can harness Stoic wisdom to build patience, slow down, and savor the present moment. We'll talk about the negative effects of hurry and how rushing through life can lead to stress, frustration, and burnout. We'll also share Stoic techniques that can help you slow down, reflect, and approach life with a more patient and mindful mindset. Let's dive in. The pace of modern life is relentless. We're always on the go, constantly multitasking, trying to do more in less time. Whether it's answering emails, checking social media, or managing a full schedule, there's always something demanding our attention. This fast pace can create a sense of urgency that spills over into everything we do. We rush through meals, we rush through conversations, and we rush through our days, often missing the richness of the present moment. But here's the truth: constantly hurrying is detrimental to both our mental and physical well-being. When we're always in a rush, we increase our stress levels, elevate our anxiety, and lose sight of what truly matters. We become focused on the outcome, the finish line, rather than enjoying the process, the journey. This mindset can lead to a constant feeling of dissatisfaction, as we're never fully present or content with where we are. Moreover, hurrying doesn't just affect our emotional state, it can also cloud our judgment. When we're rushed, we make hasty decisions that we later regret. We're not giving ourselves the time and space to think clearly or weigh our options carefully. We become reactive instead of proactive, and that can lead to poor outcomes both in our personal and professional lives. In contrast, cultivating patience allows us to step back from the noise, reflect, and approach situations with clarity and calm. Patience isn't about passively waiting for things to happen. It's about consciously choosing to slow down and recognize the value of the present moment. This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot. It encourages us to approach life with a sense of equanimity, remaining calm and composed regardless of external circumstances. One of the core Stoic ideas is that patience is not a passive state, but an active practice that involves developing resilience and emotional control. So, how can we apply Stoic principles to cultivate patience in a world that constantly pushes us to rush? Let's look at a few techniques that can help. The first Stoic technique for cultivating patience is the practice of mindful waiting. In our modern world, waiting often feels like wasted time. Whether we're standing in line at the grocery store, waiting for a meeting to start, or simply waiting for something to load on our phones, waiting can feel like an inconvenience. But Stoicism teaches us to view waiting as an opportunity for reflection and mindfulness. When you find yourself waiting, instead of getting frustrated or impatient, take a moment to breathe and be present. Focus on your breath and become aware of your surroundings. Notice the small details that you might otherwise overlook: the sound of birds outside, the feeling of the air on your skin, the thoughts passing through your mind. By practicing mindful waiting, you turn what would normally be an uncomfortable experience into a moment of peace and presence. Another Stoic technique for cultivating patience is deep breathing. When we feel rushed or stressed, our breath tends to become shallow, which can increase our feelings of anxiety and impatience. By focusing on our breath, we can calm our nervous system and bring ourselves back to the present moment. In Stoic philosophy, the breath is seen as a powerful tool for regaining control over our emotions. In moments of impatience, take a few deep breaths, inhaling slowly through your nose, holding for a moment, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth. This simple practice can help you regain your composure, slow down your thoughts, and approach the situation with a more patient mindset. Another Stoic technique that can help build patience is reframing, changing the way we perceive a situation. Instead of seeing waiting or delays as inconveniences, we can reframe them as opportunities for growth. Stoics believe that challenges, including the discomfort of impatience, are opportunities for us to practice virtues like resilience, self-control, and mindfulness. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, instead of becoming frustrated, remind yourself that this is a chance to practice patience. Use the time to reflect on your day, listen to a podcast, or simply enjoy the moment. The Stoics would ask, what is within your control in this situation? You can't change the traffic, but you can control your reaction to it. Reframing waiting as an opportunity to practice patience transforms a frustrating experience into a valuable lesson in self-mastery. The final Stoic technique I want to share is visualization. In moments when you feel the urge to rush or become impatient, pause and visualize yourself remaining calm and patient. Picture yourself responding with calmness and composure, no matter the situation. Visualization helps to train your mind to react in a way that aligns with your Stoic values, and over time, it becomes easier to embody patience in real life. To put this into practice, think of a situation where you're typically in a hurry or feeling impatient. Whether it's a busy workday, a stressful commute, or waiting for an important phone call. Now, close your eyes and imagine yourself handling the situation with patience and grace. Visualize yourself taking deep breaths, reframing the situation, and staying calm even when things don't go as planned. This mental exercise can help you build patience by conditioning your mind to respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. As we come to the conclusion of this video, I want to remind you of the power of patience in our fast-paced world. We live in a society that encourages us to rush, to constantly do more, and to expect instant results. But as we've discussed today, hurrying only leads to stress, frustration, and poor decision-making. On the other hand, cultivating patience allows us to savor the present moment, make thoughtful choices, and approach life with a sense of calm and clarity. I encourage you to practice these Stoic techniques in your own life. The next time you feel rushed, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect. Use moments of waiting as opportunities for mindfulness, and reframe challenging situations as chances to build your patience. Remember, patience is not about passively waiting. It's about consciously choosing to slow down, stay present, and embrace life as it unfolds. So the challenge for you today is simple: slow down. In a world that demands speed, take a step back and savor the present. Notice the details you might otherwise miss. And in doing so, discover the power of patience, one moment at a time.